pretty shocking day for Apex Legends. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours that we really need to discuss today. Some really good news that a Respawn developer basically put out that they are already working on. I'm pretty excited about this because I did not expect this to come this quickly, but also one of the OG people that have been at Respawn for years and years and years seems to be leaving the entire company. Plenty to dive into and discuss in today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, please help me. I need your help so bad right now. I've been trying to play Apex on controller and also Call of Duty on controller because it's what I do. And somewhere along the lines 2 nights ago, it all messed up. I plugged my controller in my PC and it vibrates, but it doesn't connect. It works perfectly fine on my old PC or my other PC that I have behind me. You know, it's not the cable. It's not none of that. I've tried everything driver related. I don't know what's going on with Windows 11, but if you guys have had that issue, please enlighten me what you did to fix it. So the first thing that I wanted to mention was a little bit of a clarification regarding the event that is upcoming with this brand new Wraith heirloom that is recolored. So someone who leaks basically gave us a little bit of a breakdown about how all of this stuff works. And I thought it was pretty interesting. So he said to everyone asking, it costs 4,800 crafting metals to craft all 12 epics that are coming in the event. You also can get 2 free packs from the prize tracker, which will guarantee legendaries after you craft those epics. So then if you want to buy the Spirit of Protection bundle and 2 packs, the heirloom would only be $60 then, which is $104 less than the normal price of buying an heirloom. So because they decided to make it 50% cheaper for the crafting metals and stuff, I think this is a really good option for you guys to take in order to get that heirloom for cheaper. However, it is only for crafting metals, not for buying the Apex packs with Apex coin. Just wanted to mention it because I know there was a lot of confusion about all of that. People were asking more specific questions, and so there is your full breakdown. Also wanted to make mention of this. So shout out to Apex Legends for bringing a fix to this already. I was not really expecting them to be like on top of it this quick, but this is pretty good news. Thank you to that Apex Pro for tagging me in this over on Twitter. So Connor Ford Hideouts, the ban hammer for Apex Legends. You guys know him. You also very much associate with him being a security guy, being the one who bans the cheaters, but he's also more, I guess, of a like guy who like kind of makes intercession for us when it comes to exploits and glitches and hacks that are being abused in the game as well. So this is what he posted yesterday, 14 hours ago. You guys have been seeing all kind of like, you know, hacks and overtaking people, making them shoot their gun, making them reload their gun, people spawning grenades on top of each other as well and making them immediately explode. So he said there will be a fix for the forced reload exploit, and it's already finished and verified to work. We will be releasing it in the coming week. That was extremely quick. But what is not 100% sure yet is the fact that, is this also for the forcing you to shoot your gun? Is it also for all of the grenade exploits where people are like spawning grenades on you and stuff? Or is it only for reloading your weapon? One of the more common questions I saw in the comments was, if it's finished and verified to work, why not release it right away? Like, why not release this stuff ASAP if you already have a fix for it, rather than making people suffer for the next couple of days until you decide you want to release it? And I've always asked that same thing as well, because on paper it would make sense, right? If it's verified, if it's ready to go, why not just release it now? But I know sometimes it is hard to understand that everything is not as simple as it may seem at face value. And so it's not as simple as just clicking like, okay, send update to all players. I mean, I guess in theory you could do that, but I guess it's more so of making sure that there aren't more bugs that are proposed because of that. Like, I can see Apex being the type of game that if someone decided to bring an ASAP update like that, it would like crash the entire servers. Like, you know, no one would have controller support anymore. All of your weapons and stuff would be unbound and all of your keybinds would be messed up. Apex is such a finicky game like that, so I can see something like that happening. So I guess in the end, it's probably worth the extra couple of days to make sure it gets sent out properly. Now, even though it is really good news to see that that is going to be fixed very, very soon, it is extremely sad news that some more OG developers are leaving the company continuously. We're not talking about people that have been there since the start of Apex Legends. We're talking about people that have been there since the start of Apex Legends and the old Titanfall stuff, and way before the Titanfall stuff. This is coming from Alpha Intel 1 hour ago. Respawn's creative director, Mr. Ryan, is leaving Respawn and EA after over 12 years of working there. He also worked on the Titanfall series and Apex Legends series, and weapons in Titanfall universe such as the R301, R99, Kraber, the longbow, and much more are actually made by him. So yes, the guy who created the R301, the R99, Kraber longbow, and much more, he's leaving the entire company, unfortunately. Now, Is this a red flag? Did Respawn do something? Is EA making him mad and that why he left? I don't really think so. I think it actually may be a grass is greener on the other side situation. And the reason that I say that is because there's actually been a lot of developers who have left Respawn and EA in the past. They're actually going on to make their own studios. We saw Gravity Well is looking to launch some stuff very soon, and there was another one that launched literally a couple of months ago that we discussed on the channel as well. So it seems like a lot of these really OG developers are leaving to go start their own stuff. Thank you to Shadow for tagging me in that over on Twitter, but I'm interested to see what you guys make of all of this. I know a lot of people were still in the comments like, uh-oh, this is not good. Don't get me wrong, I've been one of the ones in the past to say like, oh, all these OG devs are leaving, there must be some issues going on internally. And I'm not saying that I'm 1000% correct on that, but I do think it was more appropriate at the time in which I spoke about a lot of those things. It's also funny, and this is not really to throw shade at devs or anything, but a lot of those devs like obviously think that they know a lot of the stuff because they work there, and they would assume that a YouTuber doesn't have any connections there, and therefore they wouldn't really know what they're talking about, but we actually do. There's actually been a couple of times where I know there has been some internal issues, and I've heard it specifically from specific devs. But then other devs would like subtweet me, making fun of me, saying that there's got to be internal issues going on because they think because they work there that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I actually spoke to the person and I do know what I'm talking about, and so I know that they don't know what they're talking about. So it's just always like this really weird flex of information. It's like, who really cares? I'm not really for all that, and personally I don't think anything is going on here. I think this guy's probably just going to better stuff. Now lastly, I did want to make mention of this. So there has actually apparently been a brand new RP bug. You guys may have remembered not long ago where we had like people losing like hundreds of thousands of RP. Like literally one game I saw some guy lost like 20,000 RP in one game, got demoted all the way back down to like rookie or something. It's insane to see some of those issues like that. But I did see some people tweeting about a new bug where these guys were literally like winning games or getting a lot of positive points here, and they were losing a lot of points as well. Like for instance, you could see G Dolphin posted this where he lost 157 points, but he got 4th place, got 4 KP and you know, some participation points I guess as well, but yet somehow he still went negative. It was like it didn't make sense at all. And so Matt had actually pointed out that Avely over here from TSM had noticed that there's a new bug going on. So basically there's a bug with DDoSing, and it keeps your minus and it doubles into your next match as well. So the 286, which was lowered to 176, was because a DDoS, and because we got DDoS 2 games in a row right before this, we got negative 241. How do you break your game that badly? So you hope this gets resolved soon, especially after Respawn just recently announced their whole DDoS protection thing, and it doesn't seem like all of that works 100% of the time. So I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about all the topics down in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. And until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators. Please don't forget to also respond if you guys have any help in the world for my Xbox controller situation. I cannot get it to work. Please help me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.